Mark Jones is back. Kicked the week off well again Friday night. Ko-Fi Sundown. Good to get the win. You made the right call there.
Yeah, we decided we weren't going to race him, after his run last week, but he come through it good and standing start helped and good manners got him there and probably positive drive and also just good for John and Jill Hartnell, who've been big supporters of us. He's been patient with the horse, so they got the due rewards.
Yeah, wonderful to see. You'll give him obviously at least a week off now, will you?
Yeah, definitely. He'll definitely miss this week, and when he's okay, he'll go in 2 weeks' time. But up in grade makes it hard, but as I said, it's always good to get the win.
Yeah, well, that step from being a maiden trotter to a 1-1 trotter has always been probably the most unfair step that you could take in the game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's probably, he comes in at rating 50, which is probably better than he used to, but just the experience of those older horses, and especially the ones that drop back. So it'd be nice to see a 1-win grade for trotters only, but hopefully they get enough, they'll be able to do it.
Absolutely. The 2-year-olds went around, and first of all, Rosa, you must have been pleased with her. She really travelled into the race nicely and finished it off well to run third, and looks a filly of high promise.
Yeah, she's a horse kind of a bit of time for her, and she's nowhere near ready now, and kind of got the good run just back on the fence. And her last 100 was the best part of the race. And when they go those times and where she's at for a prep, I couldn't be more happy with her. So she's definitely one we're looking forward to going forward.
What's the sort of the main aim with her this season, or what's left of the season anyway?
Yeah, she's just going around for experience. Hopefully she can pick one up in the winter, but she'll only have a couple of starts and go for a break, and she'll probably head to Auckland for the sales race. And since I put the 2-year-old fillies back, she'll head up there, and she probably won't go back over Christmas. She'll have a decent break, and I think later in the season, especially over the longer trips, she'll be a pretty nice filly.
Okay. Major Wilson and Art Attack went round as well. They were sort of a couple of differing runs between the two, I guess you could say.
Yeah, Major Wilson, he went all right. Like, it was a big step up and held up around the bend, and he battled on. So it's hard to get the form out of that race. Some form horses were behind us. So he was a pass mark. Art Attack wasn't. He was awful. He decided to do things wrong at the 600 for no apparent reason, and his work this morning was very good. So we'll put that one down to experience, and he can only get better.
So he'll have a crack this week, will he?
Yeah, he'll go around this week. Like, he can't afford to do those things wrong, and he's got enough ability to be a nice maiden, and he can't do that again. So we'll just give him his chance this week.
Uber Express came up about half a nose short of winning 2 in a row. She was really good again.
Yeah, she's as I said, a filly with a good amount of ability, but very unsound. So she's been beaten those twice now, which was pretty frustrating, and could have made a record good. But we're definitely not complaining about second, and she'll go in 2 weeks' time.
So she's come through those runs okay, Regan? Happy with her?
Yeah, he does a great job. Regan just lives in the pool, so he opted to miss this week, which is a good thing. She won fresh up, so he's doing the right thing. Sue
Princess, she went great again yesterday. I thought it was a completely different type of race to the first two that she'd won. Carnegie Hall was always going to be very hard to beat, rolling along in front, and I guess Sam had to sort of choose the right time to go yesterday. Yeah, just once Bob Butt jumped at the front, we're probably never going to beat him off the unruly, and second's a very good result for us, to a smart horse like that. And Sam done the right thing, and she went at the right time down the back, got pushed 4 wide, but we can't complain about that. And probably the pleasing thing for the horse was she may have chucked it in a few starts to go halfway up, but she dug deep to hold second, so I'll be more happy with her. Yeah, she's certainly a lot more genuine, if you like, in her racing these days. She's really running through the line well, isn't she? Yeah, and trotting the whole way, it's a big help too. Certainly is. A few 2-year-olds going back to Ashburton tomorrow to the trial, so the team's getting larger as we go on. There'll be a few racehorses come out of that too. Yeah, probably all the ones tomorrow will be turned out after tomorrow. 1 or 2 of them might have another trial, but most of them just qualify, and they're probably what you call the maidens around Christmas time, and then we'll have a fair bit of fun down south with a few of them. So you're looking forward to your Central Otago trip again at Christmas time, are you? You already planned it. I plan it the day I leave on about the 7th of January. I plan for next year. So it's a great trip, great bunch of people, and yeah, definitely hopefully get back there this year. Okay. And sold 1 or 2 this week too, haven't you?
Yeah, probably more than that. I think we've sold 4 this week, already sold, and 1 or 2 more under offer. Some good money for them, and just the way the stakes are, got to put the money back in the owner's pocket. So it's pretty good business, and we turn them over. Like, we don't like to farm them around here, and if they can't earn, they move on. So good result for the owners, and it's probably, we're known as a selling stable, and we've got a good reputation. So, I'm sure they're going to good homes and they'll do a good job.
What's the export market like at the moment? Is the Aussies pretty keen to buy it?
It's funny, the American market's flying. Like, it's still there. It's come back bigger than ever. Australia's kind of funny. They've kind of come back to buy the cheaper ones, which they weren't doing 12 months ago. Their stake money's dropped, so the middle market's a wee bit hard, and copying's very, very easy to sell, as it always is. So at least they're getting moved, and as I said, I kind of get repeat business. So, we've had good success selling nice horses, and hopefully that continues.
I've sort of been concerned about quality, if you like, on the track, but I guess when you look at it, we are racing in June and moving into July, and generally we know the quality of those horses at that time of the year. So I suppose at the moment it's fairly hard to sort of, suggest that our horses aren't the best ones that we've got, because they'll appear again in the spring, no doubt.
Yeah, it's always the way. The better ones come out in the spring, and there's probably good trainers like Cran Delgetti's racing a lot of horses and keeping the field numbers up and that. So I'm sure we have a pretty nice bunch of new ones come out in the new season, and probably without the penalty-free wins in the winter, the quality's down a bit. We used to try and chase them with 2-year-olds, and you don't get that now. So it's kind of the way it is. But I think if you speak to most trainers, each year our quality probably goes down. Like, if you haven't got better delights than that, you seem to be a bit behind the 8 ball. So you just got to make the most of what you got, and that's what we do, and that's why we sell a lot.
I'm expecting All Stars to come out firing when they do appear back on the track, and obviously a lot of 2-year-olds that really didn't race at all this season, growing into 3-year-olds, and even the 3-year-olds this season becoming 4. They've all had very lean seasons. So are you, like me and probably most people, expecting there to be an avalanche of runners from that stable once they get going?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're all well aware of what Mark and Natalie will bring out, probably most likely in the new season. And it's probably one thing to look at, these horses that haven't been raced as 2-year-olds and had the hard racing. They'll get a lot longer out of them, and hopefully our open class ranks can get better. Like, probably more horses ruined as 2-year-olds trying to make them than the patience. So to be honest, I'd like to see the big races put back to 3- and 4-year-olds and away from 2-year-olds, and then we get better horses. But everyone wants to race 2-year-olds at the moment, so that's the way it is. But I'm sure come August and September, you may not see many of mine out, but you'll see a lot of blue with Grey Stars winning.
I'm sure they'll be winning. They won't only be turning up, they'll be winning. They've got a lot of lovely horses there, and it won't be too long before we start seeing them trickle back to the trials again. So win your money while you can is my suggestion.
Yeah, it's kind of good. Like, you like seeing the good horses get out, and they spend the money at the sales and buy the right type of horse, and they get the rewards they deserve. And they're a very hard-working stable and set the benchmark. And if we can get close to that benchmark, we'd be happy.
Totally. Yeah. No, it's all professional, and that's why there's success. So you can never argue against that, Mark. Well, thanks very much for your time. How many are we going to line up this week? Have you got pretty much a ballpark figure on how many runners this week?
Yeah, I think we're about 5 go around on Friday, and we'll give the team a day off on the Sunday. Are kind of not that big on the Sunday races, so we'll head to Addington on Friday. And by the looks of it, Brian Rabbit's been good. He's put us in about the first 4 races, so I'll be home in time to watch the league.
You can't complain, You've been talking about having more than one meeting at Addington a week for the last 20 years. So don't start moaning about the fact we've now got 2.
No, I'm definitely not more than happy for the owners, and just means just the way the programs are. I haven't got any 2 race on Sunday. I've got a lot of 3-year-old and 2-year-olds racing. So it's just good to have a Sunday off.
Absolutely. No, wonderful stuff. All right. Well, have a great night, and we'll catch you during the week and have a look at the runners.
Yep. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Mark.